Hey there. What can I do for you? You looking to find a new channel to subscribe to? Well, I got just the man for you. Why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button down below? Go out and give it a like while you're at it. Who knows? Maybe I won't tell the boss what you've been up to. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, capiche? Now enjoy your video. Plenty more where that came from. Welcome back, Dragon Folk, to another episode of exploring the New Vegas Wastelands. So we've made some pretty big choices in these past couple of episodes. Last episode, we essentially did not kill Mr. House, but we did leave him crippled, essentially. We also got to see what Mr. House looked like, and boy howdy was that nasty. I'm not sure what that entailed, or if that was the right choice to make, but hopefully this actually will prove to give a better future to the NCR. And hopefully what they do with this is important, because the whole thing is to stop Caesar's Legion. Because if Caesar's Legion comes through this area, I guarantee they will take that place. They will take out everybody and incorporate them to slavery like nobody's business.
Hello.
That's what we don't want.
Report. Is Mr. House still a threat?
Strauss won't be a problem. He's been disconnected from his system.
But he's still alive? I'll have to remember to send someone to follow up on that later. Anyway, at least he's out of the picture for the time being. You might be happy to know that your efforts haven't gone unnoticed either. The brass have been throwing around the idea of having the president visit the dam for a while now, to rally the troops and boost morale and such. With our recent achievements, they finally feel secure enough to stage the damn thing. But while it's being planned, I have one last mission for you. Several years ago, we managed to wrest the Helios 1 solar power station from the Brotherhood of Steel chapter local to this area. It was a crushing victory, but no one's heard a peep from the Brotherhood since. Most people assume the Brotherhood is scattered and not a threat. Recently, we've had scouts go missing in an area west of Helios, and I'm concerned that the Brotherhood is involved. I want you to find them, and once you do, finish them for good.
Oh no.
Any questions?
There's no peaceful way to resolve this?
Don't even think about it. Any Brotherhood survivors likely harbor a deep grudge against us. We can't afford to leave such an enemy alive. Any other objections? Maybe you'd like to bring the Brotherhood some flowers.
You expect me to destroy an entire Brotherhood chapter?
A fair question, and one I've had our strategists think about for some time. Their consensus is that we must focus on the one thing we can count on. With the Brotherhood, that's their obsessive attachment to technology. They'd never go anywhere that didn't have working power. I'm willing to bet that wherever they're hiding, there's a working reactor powering their equipment. That's their vulnerability. Detonate that reactor, and we can safely cross the Brotherhood off our list of concerns. Is there anything else?
Well, the Brotherhood were all wiped out at Helios 1. How could they have survived?
After the battle, we consolidated our hold on the plant before pursuing our enemies. It was a mistake, to be sure, but there wasn't really any place for them to go. When we finally gave chase, however, they had simply vanished. Some of our people think they had some means of conveyance, like the vertibirds the Enclave used, and hightailed it out of here. I think that they found some place to hide close to Helios, and never went that far at all. Any other questions?
Or should I start looking for them?
As I said, our scouts were some ways west of Helios when they disappeared.
Damn. Find the Brotherhood of Steel chapter in this area and deal with them. I'm really gonna have to kill a bunch of Brotherhood of Steel people? The whole point is that I wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel guys. And now I have to go kill them. I don't know if I like the NCR. They're not even worried. Like, they're like, maybe they'd be able to help out. But maybe not, I guess. Oh, Hidden Valley. All these bark scorpions are still here. Okay, we're almost level 29 also. So, you're telling me that the Brotherhood of Steel was actually here this whole time? You're telling me this is actually where they were? Oh. Hello?
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes.
What's going on here?
I've told you what to do. Strip it,
Okay, I'll comply, sure.
take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
We actually get to hang... Yes! Okay, maybe we can make something work here, right? Maybe we get good with the Paladin, with the Brotherhood people.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally, I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully?
I'll speak to your elder, lead the way.
Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me, closely, or you'll be shot.
Still in the dark.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth.
I was just exploring the area and noticed your patrol coming out of here.
You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
I can take care of the ranger.
Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Got it. Okay, well this is a little bit more extra than I expected, but...
Equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Man... I didn't actually think they'd open that door. Okay, so there's a ranger somewhere over here. Hold on. Quest still in the dark. And if my collar, if I stray too far from my collars thing, I'll blow up. There's an NCR Ranger in here.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder gang?
Oh, bro, it's me. You're pointing that gun at me, I'll stick it up your ass.
Huh. Got some stones on you, son. I like that. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
Dobbs is my name. I'm an NCR Ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though.
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working.
So no one knows you're here?
Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other Rangers, but I can handle myself. I'm sure as hell not gonna lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio, but it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it.
Who are the powder gangers?
Criminal scum that have infested this region, attacking caravans and regular folk just passing through. The dangerous ones are roamers, though there's another group that mostly stays put over at the prison southwest of here.
Okay.
So far, the brass haven't mustered up enough men to take the prison back. Long overdue, if you ask me. But I'm just one man.
Seems like a bad location for a safe house.
Oh, and in your expert opinion, why would that be?
Shadow Gang uses bunkers as hideouts once or twice a month.
You've seen that with your own 2 eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the
Perfect. Turn to Elder McNamara with the news that the Ranger has been dealt with. Perfect. Look at that. And just like that, nobody died. We didn't lose NCR infamy. We can move on with our lives. But I want the Brotherhood of Steel to be cool so that I can ask them if they want to join the other guys. But I also don't, I mean, they're neutral to me, so.
Stand back from the door.
Hidden Valley Bunker L1.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
The Ranger won't be a problem. He's gone.
Gone. Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back?
Convince somebody staying here was more dangerous than moving on.
Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you.
Good.
There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Okay. Speak to Elder McNamara in the command room. Alright, now I just need to wait for you to get all the way down to your command room. Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel! Oh, this is so hype. This is so hype. I really hope we can just get them on our side and not have to kill them, you know? Like, I'll make sure that I'm liked with these guys to go any further. Right? Because they're neutral. It's neutral. So if I get them to be liked, then I can go, oh, hey, I want you guys to actually work with me. Is that cool?
What I wish to discuss with you can wait for once I get settled in the command room outside.
Wait to the command room.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Bunch of scribes. Okay, cool. Going this way. Here's the command room. Cool. I always love the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm so happy if, like, what did it really take me to do this in order to find them? Like, I walked in here and they just came out. Like, hey, by the way, you interested in hanging out?
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider?
I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I'll be looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Like a power suit? Or like power armor, maybe? Would that be neat? Would that be a thing that I could maybe have happen?
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to... Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble.
Oh.
And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure, go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations, and all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
How do you propose to do that? Try to bring this up with the Elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that...
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse... The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect...
What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough? That'll
What I can
have to
do.
I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask the... Report anything you find to me.
I don't think I trust him. Weird. Okay. Scribe Isbin? Is he in here? Is that who we're looking for? Scribe Isbin.
Look, this isn't a great
Or
time.
Ibsen.
Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Why's that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Why aren't there any patrols anymore?
Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
Why the lockdown?
That's not really for me to say. It's a bit of a touchy subject. You should probably forget I mentioned it.
Let's go back to the virus.
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Can the virus files be partitioned so read access is only provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin. The
Looks like
virus
Mr.
just
House
jumped.
is out of the picture.
Find which terminals it went
One
to.
less thing for us to deal with.
Evening.
Hello, outsider. Hello, outsider.
10 seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Okay, is it here? We essentially just need to find the one with... Oh my gosh. That's not the right way. Is he supposed to tell me where it is? Like what terminal it is? Or
Hey.
we're just supposed to find out? I don't know actually what he's supposed to do.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Yes.
All right. I'll monitor when it jumps. I'll track the virus from over here. You just
Okay.
concentrate on locating the terminals hosting it.
Okay, maybe we just need to keep trying, or... Reload it. No.
The virus just jumped.
Virus just jumped.
Find which terminals it went to.
They just terminals in this area? Hurry up, hurry up. Hopefully, hurry it up. Oh.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Well, now we have this one in partition.
Did you want to try isolate?
So both of these have been partitioned.
The virus just jumped. Find which term.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. My foot. That's super fast.
That's it. We got it.
Nice.
The virus has been purged.
Yeah, all right.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Now the data source fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
What kind of information's in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
How do I get access to more topics to the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Okay. Well, we helped with the data store here. And that's, I guess, it? I don't know. I mean, that at least gives access to a lot of information regarding the Brotherhood of Steel. But now I need to figure out who I'm going to help. McNamara or Holden? Hardin? Hardin. I have a feeling McNamara is going to be the better choice there. I feel like once things are better in McNamara's standpoint, it will be better off that they are this way. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm probably going to stick with McNamara, and then we'll go from there. And hopefully neither of those ones lead me to the NCR still wanting them to be dead. So we'll see. But until then, we'll find that out in the next episode. Please make sure to drink your water. Eat your vegetables. Don't be a dick. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright? Nerd out.